Hello Scorpios, welcome to this channel. This is your new moon reading. This is happening on the 29th of March. Let's see what's coming through for your sign. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising. If Scorpio is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay. Now let's see what's coming through for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well. All right. So let's see what's coming through for you. If you have a question for the cards, you can ask now. I will also be pulling out an oracle card at the end. Maybe you will find your answers here if you are looking for answers and solutions. Okay, so Scorpios, your cards are Wheel of Fortune, Star, okay, another major arcana card, Sun, another major arcana card. Wow. So Wheel of Fortune, Star and Sun. And then back of the deck you have Knight of Swords, Six of Cups and Queen of Cups. Okay. King of Wands. So court cards has to do with people in your life. All right, so let's see what we have here. So you have Wheel of Fortune, Star and the Sun. So first of all, with the Sun, some kind of good news is coming, happy news, so beautiful energy. So yay. And then with Wheel of Fortune is some kind of change. But looks like with the Star and the Sun, it feels like these are positive changes, so nothing to be worried about. And then with the Star card, this is self-care. This is you taking time, taking time away. For some of you guys, this has to do with travel, is coming through very strongly for you guys, and this is vacation time. On the other hand, with the Star, it also feels like a major release is happening. You're releasing something. It could be internal, because maybe you are stepping away to reflect on your life, So these are the energies we are in right now with these eclipse season, with the retrograde. This is a time to not to rush. Instead, this is the time to take a step back, pause, reflect, and get clarity on what we want, how we want to proceed and things like that. So that's the energy you are in with the Star card. And it looks like with this, it also feels like you are releasing something. So by that, what I mean is it could be something to do with your relationships, your people in your, people, places, things, goals, dreams, something that doesn't resonate with you. So you are finally letting them go because maybe that doesn't resonate anymore. So you are doing that to create the space for the new that's coming with the Sun card. So with the Sun, the energy is shifting. So with the Star, this is a period of self-reflection, and with the Sun, you are feeling more inspired, motivated. You are spending a lot of time outside. This could be you being with yourself, spending some alone time, quiet time. But this is you getting some sunlight, and doing something that's kind of doing things that brings you joy, brings you happiness, excitement, enthusiasm, is what the energy you are in right now. So this is also you releasing some kind of blocks. If you have been coming across some internal blocks, obstacles, delays, that they are going away now. This is like a fresh air. It's like, thank God, it's in the past now. So that's the energy you are in. So very optimistic, very kind of very hopeful, very optimistic. It's like you can't wait to get started. So childlike energy, excitement. So for some of you, it may have something to do with what you are doing right now. It could be a project, something you have been uh, waiting for, or something that you wanted to work on. So a project, or it could be, like I said, travel, exploring new places, or it could be, finally weather getting warmer. So depending upon where you are on the planet, so you are spending a lot of time outside, a picnic, spending time with your kids, or it could also be you working with children, something to do with children in your life. So maybe, working with children, spending a lot of time with your kids, or it could also be inner child healing. When with this, it feels like, a lot of, um, this is a card of healing, and this is you, um, on the other side of healing. you know so with the let's talk about the wheel of fortune. With this, again, for some, it has to do with, completion, and this is new beginning, a rebirth moment, a, like I said, fresh energy, feeling more inspired and energetic. So this is change. So your routine is going through a change. For instance, maybe you are like taking up like physical exercise, or you are learning something new. So you are creating that space for the new. So your routine, you are adjusting your schedule accordingly, waking up early, or you know um, taking a break during your day to just rest, relax, sleep, things like that. So, um, yeah, change. For some, it could be a major change, a transition period. For instance, it could be that you are relocating, or it could be you are in between jobs or something, or in between relationships, something like that. So some major changes, or for some, it could just be your daily routine going through a change. Okay. So whatever it is, you are going with the flow, Scorpions. It's not like you are, this is the flow is all these three cards. The flow is what I'm seeing. So you are not feeling, you're not overthinking things or anything like that. It's like, okay, so this is what I need to do, this is what's in front of me, so I'm gonna just take care of it. So you are in the flow. So that's beautiful energy, and there is an ending and a beginning happening for you. It could be any area of your life. And then with the star card, yes, you are taking the time to pause and reflect on things. It could also be that, um, if you haven't been feeling well, this is with this, this is also recovery. You're feeling back in your elements. On the other hand, this is you asking questions and trying to find out something, trying to figure out something, or yeah, emotions are coming to the surface. So you may feel kind of sensitive, you may feel kind of seen. So this is a card of authenticity. So just be aware of that, because it has to do with where you are, who you are with, and how much you want to share. And if something is happening in the environment, you might react, because with this, it's not, there is no holding back. You are being authentic, being real. So you have Knight of Swords here. So what I want to say is, just be aware of your own emotional nature, and the environment, what's going on with this. It feels like, maybe certain things are not clear at this moment. Of course, it's the new moon. Certain things are in the dark, and maybe you don't have the full information, and so the clarity is not there. Things are not clear. So before you do anything, before you say anything, just remember to pause and really understand the situation very well. And also, if you don't, then maybe ask questions, And also, before you react, before you respond to that situation, just take your time. Okay. And that can only happen if we have that presence of mind, right? If that presence of mind is not there, we will just react. We will act first and think later. That's what Knight of Swords is about, acting first and thinking later. So just making you aware, so you know what this is all about, and so you can do um, handle it properly. Okay. And with Six of Cups, yes, it could be that you are reaching out to someone. You have some couple of code cards here. So it's with the Six of Cups, it may have something to do with siblings, friendships, your children. So it's like you know, appreciating, acknowledging, or just connecting with them, bonding with them. So that's lovely energy. And again, like I said, maybe, you know, maybe you're you're with kids, working with kids. On the other hand, like I mentioned, past memories are coming to the surface, childhood memories. It could be that you know, you are remembering things, but then it's just what it is. You know, there is nothing we need to do when that happens. It could be fond memories, like good memories, or it could also be something that is, sometimes memories make us sad, you know. So just know these are just memories, something that's deep in your subconscious. So you just want to be aware of them and then release. You know, when we see them for what it is, it you know, then the healing happens. You know, so the healing. What is healing, right? Healing is when we can look at what happened, what transpired in the past, and move on, you know, without feeling any kind of anger, resentments, without judging ourselves, without judging others or the situation. If we can just see for things as they are, um, you know, yes, that happened. And what is, like, we sometimes we don't even have to ask questions. Other times it's like, okay, what is it that I have learned? Maybe I am who I am where I am because of what happened in the past. So there's always a blessing, right? Whether it's a good experience, bad experience, whatever it is, you know, there is always a blessing hidden in the moment. And that's what you are trying to see here with the star card. This has to do with creating you know, balance. When you are thinking about something negative, you are also diverting, taking your focus away and seeing the positive in that situation. Or it could also be people. Okay, so because we there, the light and the dark, star, we can only see star in the dark, right? And then we have sun here, day, night and day. So which is this is from a spiritual perspective, this is night and sorry, this is the dark and light and shadow. Okay, so that is what we all are made of, you know. Even the universe, the light and dark is always there, the shadows. So you are just, this is just acceptance, seeing things for what they are, and then, you know, moving on. So you are breaking some pattern here, a habit, a belief, some kind of internal blocks are going away now. And that is also because of that, you will also see that things are progressing, things are moving forward, healing is happening in relationships, and you are able to connect with people more easily and more easily. So yes, memories and balance. um, you are feeling that sense of harmony inside. And also yes, emotions are your, if there have been something you were holding on to, past resentments, anger, disappointments, or even memories, you know, you are slowly releasing it, Scorpions. And so that's how this healing is happening. So if you have lost someone, you know, this is also ancestral blessings, ancestral healing. So their energy is around, pay attention to your intuition, your recurring thoughts. So sit with them, you know. and act accordingly. So pay attention to signs, synchronicities, your dreams, especially your dreams. You're receiving some important messages in your dreams. Okay, maybe think about writing it down so you don't forget them. Um, okay. On the other hand, when it comes to your, yeah, Queen of Cups, these are the energies you are moving into, but just be aware of this energy. This is rushing, and it could also be, you uh, anger, it could be somebody else or it could be your energy, so just be aware of that. So if it's somebody else, you want to be in this energy. It's all about um, going beyond the surface. When someone is angry, it doesn't have to do with that particular situation. It doesn't have to do with anything about us. It has to do with something that they are going through. So compassion is what it's asking for from you. Okay. And also self-compassion. If this is something that you are going through, just take care of yourself, be compassionate, just look at the situation for what it is. And um, so it has to do with our perceptions, right? How we are seeing and understanding things. And ask yourself, okay, you know what, I'm feeling this way, what is it that I really need? So instead of looking for that outside and waiting for someone to fill that void, we have to actually take things in our own hands and take care of ourselves. So that's the inner child healing that I'm talking about. So that is something that's coming through for you guys. Yes, Queen of Cups is a card of allowing and not chasing. See here, this is chasing and this is allowing. So this is like wanting to fix, change, control, something like that. This is just acceptance. Okay, so that's the energy you are moving into. So if you are in this energy, know that that is actually helping you to be in this energy. So this is yeah, again, intuition coming through very strongly for you guys, just so pay attention, you don't want to ignore them. And this is also you being aware of your own triggers, being aware of your own emotions and not letting that affect you. And then here we have King of Wands. So these energies, so these code cards could be either your energy or it could be somebody else. So King of Wands here has to do with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Queen of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. So maybe these signs are in your chart, or it may have something to do with relationships. King of Wands is getting things done, being a leader in your own life, taking things in your own hands. Like I mentioned, uh, so yes, being very organized, being aware of what you want, priorities, being bold, taking some risk, calculated risk, I mean, and going after your dreams, your goals, whatever it is that you want. So lovely energy coming through. What I'm seeing is only this one that you need to be mindful of, Knight of Swords. On the other hand, you are coming across some new information. So before you act on them, just sit with it, process what's coming your way. Because it could be maybe, like for instance, just an example, maybe, someone uh, needs your help. It could be like, oh, I'm in trouble, I need your help, I want you to be here with me right now. So instead of like, you know uh, leaving everything and going to their rescue, just just know what this is all about. Do they really need you? Is this something they can handle themselves? Things like that. So there is this pressure is what I'm seeing. It may have something to do with your kids here, okay? Or it could be friendships, it could be anything happening, uh, personal relationships, professional relationships. So uh, so yeah, so before you leave everything and go to rescue them, just know like what this is all about, and if they really need you. Okay, so that's important. Just an example, it doesn't have to be true for everybody. So yeah, with the star and the sun, popularity is what I'm seeing. So if you are in social media, if you are in uh, public, uh, yeah, if you are a public figure or something like that, popularity is what I'm seeing. And with the star card, now is also the time you will feel like uh, you are being more creative, so pay attention to all those creative ideas you are coming across, the insights you are coming across. And this is also a card of poetry, slow movement, you just taking care of yourself, being at home or something, like wherever you feel comfortable, and listening to music and going to a spa, things like that. So very easy energy, but sometimes the emotions may come up, so you are also handling them beautifully. Yes. Okay, so now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you, Scorpions. What do we need to know, what we need to be aware of? Yeah, with both the star and the sun, vulnerability is coming through very strongly for you guys. Maybe you are okay with being vulnerable. Maybe that is something you are, if you haven't been comfortable with being vulnerable in the past, I think that's now you are moving past it. Now it feels like you are okay, and you are okay with sharing your deepest feelings with others. It could be people who are closer to you, or it could be you are maybe you are writing about them, so others, so you are you writing about your experiences or something like that, so others who are going through similar experiences can learn something from it. So that could be something that's coming through for some of you. So something to do with a vehicle here. Maybe you are buying a new vehicle. It may not resonate with everybody. Buying a new car. So you are, if there is something you had, you had lost, you are also, yeah, you're replacing it. So for some it could be a vehicle, or it could be a a job situation, something to do with your relationships, things like that. Okay, so Scorpions, your message for this new moon cycle is change direction with ease. Yes, totally goes with the wheel of fortune here. And with the knight of swords, yes, if change is coming, you don't want to rush into it. Instead, just take it easy, take it slowly, settle down, process what's going on, and then move through it slowly and consciously. Okay, don't come under pressure. If people are telling you something, just you don't want to just follow someone's advice, or suggestions blindly, so know what is it. um, yeah, you want to listen to yourself. That is important. Okay, all right, and look at the colors here, Scorpions, and that's what I'm seeing with the sun card. Bright yellow, and the star is also a light in the dark. So if there have been if things haven't been clear to you, if you felt like you are in the dark and the information is not there, the clarity is not there, that's coming now. Okay, so that energy is going away. You are making some progress, forward momentum, with whatever it is that you want to do. So good news, happy news. All right. This is a time for change, shape shifting, or your soul's evolution. It's a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. Remember, I told you guys, you are taking that time to really understand what is it that you really want before moving forward with things. So this is a time of self-reflection, looking at your own past experiences, learning from them, and then making the adjustments, and then doing what needs to be done. Because the king of wands energy that I showed you, that is also the energy of a creator, one who creates. So, you know, certain things are in our hands. We don't have to wait for the destiny, like blame destiny, so we can create that change ourselves, only if we are clear in our mind about what we want, right? And then we can take steps and fulfill our dreams. So number 5. All right, let me read this out. Life can quickly change direction. Remember to remain flexible, as this will enable you to move gracefully through change. This card indicates transformation around a pivotal point in your life when new options become possible and move into awareness. Change is not only likely to happen, it's certain to happen, and in next to no time. Your transformation will be personal and may require you to step into a new and unfamiliar path. You may need to alter your present course and move things in an unfamiliar direction, or turn things around to ensure you are creating the right outcomes in your life. This phase calls for perseverance and faith. Be open to and willing to seek out new possibilities. Butterfly fish are a symbol for change, the soul, creativity, freedom, joy, and color. They quickly change their direction and always move gracefully through the water. Butterfly fish are messengers of the moment and come in a wide array of colors and with unique markings. They are comfortable in the shallow as well as deeper parts of the ocean. Butterfly fish reminds you not to take things too seriously and to get up and move. If you are waiting to begin a new process, you might need to put in a bit more effort to find what you are missing. Okay, if there is something that you are trying to accomplish here, um, you might have to start taking some steps. Now is yes, it's important to really understand like all what your options are and how you want to proceed, but at the same time we don't want to spend all our time thinking about things, right? So at some point we have to start. So that's the message for you, Scorpio. And change is just around the corner. And again, don't rush into anything. Take your time, pause, reflect, uh, and then move forward. Okay, so lovely energy, good news is coming. Yay, so wonderful. That's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and comment, share if these messages resonated. Okay, and if Scorpio is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.